You know, competition has been at the root of all conflict and discord we've seen in WWE over the past few weeks. And tonight, it all comes to a head.
Tonight, the scores will be settled. Tonight, it's personal. Tonight, it's payback.
And it all starts.
Hey guys, and welcome to EPW Living in Sin. And up first we have our match between Triple C. So a bit of a rivalry here between these two men. Of course, Triple C taking on Amir Bates. You can see Triple C as he makes his way to the ring. He will look to pick up a victory here. And we have three big Hell in a Cell matches later on tonight as Dallas Lee takes on Jesse Reed for the EPW Women's Championship. The Gangster will take on Xavier Walker for the EPW World Championship. And, of course, Cameron Brooks looks to defy the odds and defeat the Outcast to win the World Heavyweight Championship. So, of course, these men all will look to decide. Will look to win here. Everyone on this card looks to win at a pay-per-view. So, and now Amir Bates makes his way to the ring. As you can see, as he makes his way. There's Amir Bates, as you can see, pulls a bow and shoots the arrow. I don't know what the meaning behind that is, but it has some meaning.
From Japan, weighing in at 218 pounds.
And as he weighs in at 218 pounds, big be a big video, big match for Triple C. The Triple C is to win.
Tonight, guys, and it looks like we have quite the contest coming up.
And good luck to those who have to follow this one. You're going to need it.
As Amir Bates is in the ring. And as we get underway,
this should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance.
you can see Amir Bates stunning Triple C
to be number one.
and a kick, but no, able to catch that kick and a dragon screw.
Good time to do that. These guys are going to have a match you'll want to watch over and over again.
You can see another dragon screw.
What a stomp. Good grief. Working on the leg.
And as now Amir Bates pulls Triple C into the middle of the ring. And he grabs that arm. And again pulls that arm around.
Oh, man. Look at that. Breaker.
And as he stomps on that arm, as Amir Bates hops up in an overhead punch, connects with the back of the head and a DDT. When Amir Bates was down on one knee, Triple C taking advantage with the DDT. And of course, to see if the Bandit will still compete here tonight. Or will someone else in the Outlaws replace the Bandit as they take on Bloodline? Of course, the Bandit being knocked out earlier tonight. And a drop kick. Amir Bates flying through the air. And there's Amir Bates now into the corner. And now we're going for a drop kick, but not able to connect. And into the corner once again.
That'll mess up the back of your neck.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
As he lifts him up, spins him around, and down goes Triple C. And a knee right to the back. And into the pin. Will it be enough? 1, 2, and no, just a 2 count kick out.
Yeah, he's not done yet.
And as Amir Bates picks up Triple C, as he looks at Triple C with a kick to the gut
He's starting to show some
and a clothesline over the rope up into the outside.
which is what we're seeing here.
Yeah, but it looks to me like he still has plenty of
And now a reversal.
I wouldn't look too much into this right now.
Bringing it back into the ring.
Amir Bates now going up top once again, and the elbow drop connects with the back.
Big move.
And Amir Bates now setting up in the corner. Could this be the end for Triple C? And up in a DDT.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have
Will it be enough? Into the pin. 1, 2, and no, a 2 count kick out. And an arm drag over the top.
beautiful technique?
And now Triple C just slamming Amir Bates' head into that turnbuckle. And rubbing that leg and down goes Triple C. Amir Bates as he picks up Triple C, but Triple C grabs that leg and with the dragon screw once again to the leg.
Those things are overblown.
Oh, it's not going to be good. This is not
And as he picks up and down goes Amir Bates. And Triple C choking Amir Bates, grabbing that throat.
what makes him one of the best in the business.
And he jumps in a moonsault by Triple C.
What a comeback. I'd say the end is
Now Triple C looks to put it away here, to put the nail in the coffin, and a code breaker.
This one is over.
And as he rolls into the cover, 1, 2, 3, Triple C
Singles contest has the victor.
picks up a big victory.
Let's take another look at these guys in action.
You can see right there that spin out powerbomb. And that knee to the back.
I remember this part very well.
Who could forget?
You can see someone hides that moonsault there.
And here's the last piece of the puzzle.
And this code breaker that just put away Amir Bates.
Here is your winner,
And Triple C picks up a victory.
Big win here. Just start
A big victory by Triple C. So we head on to our next matchup of the night, which is a tag team action.
What a way to kick off tonight. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're just getting started.
So guys, we are here with the tag team action, and as the Outlaws make their way to the ring, you can see they make their way to the ring. The Bandit obviously competing on earlier tonight. The Bandit competing earlier tonight, and James Sabre as he makes his way to the ring.
Guys, we have a big-time tag team match coming up here.
A big-time
You can
match.
see James Sabre with that jacket.
Neither one of these superstars can afford a loss right now.
as they make their way to the ring. You can see the Bandits looks to be strapped up there. As the Outlaws stand in the middle of the ring. And as the Bandit, you can see he's definitely strapped up. James Sabre, the Bloodline now as they make their way to the ring. The Bloodline make their way to the ring.
This huge tag team match, guys.
And I don't think I've ever seen these four superstars more motivated.
And the tag team champions, of course, defeating the Outlaws, but they didn't defeat the Bandit and James Sabre. They defeated Adrian Sarkozy and Jack Hayabusa. You can see the Outlaws look to be getting themselves prepared for this matchup. You can see this is what we're fighting for. That EPW Tag Team Championship.
The Outlaw, the Technician, James, the Savior, Sabin.
So as you can see,
To the ring. At a combined weight
the Bandit is
516 pounds.
so 515 pounds.
And the Technician, James, the Savior, Sabin.
So James Sabin, the Bandit,
The Outlaw, the Technician, James, the
and our announcer once again announcing the Outlaws.
Their opponents. At a combined weight of 440 pounds, they are the champions, Boy O and Flyboy P.
So these two men, tag team champions, will just stare across the ring
Seats and get ready.
as he takes the titles. This is what we are fighting for. The tag team championships. These four massive men. You can see the Bandit is ready, and you can see that black armband. Of course, from his timing excellence, as he keeps that. I don't know what he keeps that for, but and a knee right to the back and a neck breaker, and that knee to the back may sure have hurt the Bandit. He will have felt that because, of course, the referee checking him on it earlier tonight. And now he's straight into the corner. Imagine if he hit the Bandit. Oh, that would have just been a steam train. Him and the Bandit running in right into that torso, that bad torso. Of course, I don't know what the situation with his shoulder is. Whether he's using it as like something just to kind of strap it onto, keep it secure. And then the elbow right to the chest.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
As the Bandit cranks away at that neck. No, and look to go for a punch, but an elbow. What's this? As he grabs that leg and hooks it.
Oh, perfect form.
And as Boyo makes the tag to Flyboy. Flyboy circles around the Bandit. He stomps on that arm.
You gotta believe this.
And right into that head, and now showing off. And a kick right to the back. Got that arm. Got that arm stretched. Probably not the arm that Flyboy probably would have used if he was being strategic. I would have used the other arm. The one where it's strapped up a bit more. And Boyo trying to get a punch in, but into the corner.
Tag is made.
He's again in the corner. James Sabre putting his boot up and right into the boot. Now James Sabre is in the ring. And a stomp right to the hamstring, right to the bottom of the leg in those hamstrings. And a kick to the face. And a clothesline. And scrubbing away at the face.
Obviously a great opportunity here
And
for
a
the
kick.
challenger who can't afford to make any mistakes here tonight. Not when you're in the ring with a champion as dominant.
And a stomp right underneath that arm.
Oh my.
Going around and a shoulder block sends down James Sabre.
Man!
And a standing corkscrew moonsault.
Harsh impact.
And an uppercut.
Breaking uppercut. To follow up Byron's earlier point, the challenger has to remember just how rare championship opportunities truly are here in WWE.
And into the, again, right into that uppercut. And a stomp to the back of the head.
First rodeo. Everybody knows exactly what's at stake here.
As he picks up James Sabre and drops him.
Nailed it.
And into the, over the rope. It was bad to say, almost went in the corner. He's picking him up and then
Oh boy, he is.
over the top.
A lot of people are saying the champion has never looked going for the I'm not sure how much he has left.
And what is this? James Sabre looks to use and goes for the curb stomp.
He's back in control.
Driving that head right into the mat and a big change in momentum. Just like that instantly. James, of course, using that signature. What is this? And just stomping away at Flyboy. You've seen the Outlaws do this multiple times. Their opponents, as they take turns, just stomping away. Stomping away. Making constant tags and stomping away. Referee can't do anything because they're making the tags. What is this? And a drop kick. And Boyo can do his watch on.
I think we know what this is.
Into the cover. One. And no, Boyo making the tag. I don't know what Sable was doing, but the referee's down.
The champ's on the defense.
The Bandit takes a bit of time to taunt. And what's this? No, going for a belly-to-belly, but he looks like a mini hip toss.
When that happens, you run the risk of letting your opponent back into the
A couple punches.
targeting the stomach.
What a stomp. Good grief.
No, going for a punch, but no, and a knee right to the midsection.
What a strike.
Of course, that midsection would be hurting. And as Flyboy looks to make the tag, but Boyo doesn't look like he wants any of it. And all Flyboy can do is, by the looks of it, stand there. Because Boyo didn't want any of it, anything to do. And over the top.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
A second time.
And a standing corkscrew moonsault to the Bandit.
Opportunity to win this thing. And executed with such amazing.
James Sabre, I mean, not James Sabre, it's up Flyboy. And his SOS. Been 1, 2, and stopping Flyboy. And Boyo again. I don't know what that was. And Boyo, and a knee right to the gut by James Sabre. James Sabre, ooh, again. Boyo looks like, I don't know what that is. A bit of controversy. And as James Sabre, the Bandit crawls through the ring. And he looks to make a tag, and Boyo gets in the tag. And a clothesline. And no, ducking, not able to get that clothesline. Was his on that arm. And he opened that arm. He grabs that arm and spins it around.
Look out.
And the Bandit stares down at Flyboy.
A lot of people are questioning how this superstar got such a favorable spot in this week's power rankings. But not to me.
And what is this? As he hooks a leg and down.
Now it's time to capitalize.
He hooks a leg in the dark matter. And what is this? He goes to the, looks to set up for the Kudo driver. We've seen the Bandit use this before. And down goes Boyo. Will this be enough to put him away as Flyboy hops back up? He may want to get there. 1, 2, and no.
You gotta believe this.
And no, what is that? And face first.
He's in.
Face first, and he picks up Flyboy.
He caught him slipping.
He picks up again there.
Happened now.
In a clothesline. In a clothesline to Boyo.
Looking to turn.
And no, Boyo trying to get that kick in, but a sweep of the legs.
Lariat.
Which could be a big change in momentum.
He wants it one more time.
As he hooks that leg face first once again. That face
New champ here.
just going smashing to the ground.
He was not meant to be slammed like that.
And he goes for the pin. Could this be enough? 1, 2, 3. And the Outlaws pick up another victory, a big victory. Again, Bloodline have not won a match since defeating those titles. And the Bloodline, the Outlaws, in fact, James Sabre and the Bandit have never lost a tag team match. They were not in the match when they lost the tag team titles. So the Outlaws redeem themselves, and the Bandit picks up another victory.
As you can see here.
And of course, proving a point in this war against excellence. And as you can see, as they pick up the victory, and we'll head on to our next matchup. And you can see they take those titles, they hold those titles in the air. And of course, James Sabre slightly out of view reach. And as you can see, they celebrate the title. And they will for probably some more of the night as we head into our next matchup.
Another WWE competitor's shoulders to the mat.
So we are back, and Jeff Wright will take on Zach Tyson in this matchup. And of course, the Outlaws, the tag team champions, once again, 2-time tag team champions. What does this mean for the Bloodline? What does this mean for Outlaws? I mean, who do they take on next?
The following contest.
And of course, Jeff Wright, this man has had a bit of an issue with Zach Stunning over the recent weeks. So of course, Zach Stunning will take on Jeff Wright in this matchup.
These superstars come into this match incredibly hard.
And Jeff Wright, obviously from Iceland, so he will be interesting to watch. Of course, live from Paris, France. EPW living in a sin. Of course, our main event here tonight, the Outcast versus Cameron Brooks. A big main event there. And of course, as well, Dallas Lee taking on Jesse Reed. Of course, another big Hell in a Cell matchup. Obviously, women's title. So of course, both Cameron Brooks and Dallas Lee are good friends, and they will both look to pick up a victory.
One-on-one action on the way, and this one.
And of course, the Gangster will look to reclaim and become the first ever 3-time EPW World Champion. And of course, this man Zach Stunning. So Zach Stunning, of course, will look to pick up a victory. And of course, look to both go for a forearm there, but didn't quite connect. And Jeff Wright,
Of an epic match.
of course, starting off strong with that famous
Clothesline!
and of course, and a knee right to the
This
back.
is not good at all. The pendulum back.
And
Continuing
as he just stretches Jeff Wright out right over his knee.
Back between the ropes.
And he picks him up in a
slam.
snap suplex. What's this? Zach Stunning grabs that leg of Jeff Wright, and as he picks him up in a suplex and a kick right to the back of Jeff Wright. Of course, as he picks up and grabs those arms,
Nailed it.
and as he pulls those arms right out backwards, they sure to hurt those arms and those shoulder blades as he stomps on that arm.
This might be it.
And a kick, a stomp right to the back, and an elbow, and a slap, and Zach Tyson is staying on those ropes. This can't be good. And a knee right to the stomach, following into those ropes, and a knee to the stomach, and a Russian leg sweep as he pulls him into the middle, goes for the pin. Could this be it? But no, not even a 1 count.
Too early.
And a dragon screw.
Here, but he's not appearing too worse for wear, at least not yet anyway.
The good news for him is that he doesn't appear to have taken too much offense up to this point, but that can obviously all change here.
As he picks up, but no. Down goes Zach Stunning. And a kick right to the leg. Right onto the inside of that leg. To the behind. And no. Not able to get that crossbody in. And a drop kick by Zach Stunning. Jeff Wright trying to grab Zach Stunning, but a drop kick connected right on the chin.
What an uppercut! Yet another counter.
And an elbow.
Somehow one step ahead of each other.
He's going for the pin.
Yeah. 1 and no, just a 1 count kick out. Not able to get the pin. As he grabs that arm into the working hold here. As he looks to wear down Jeff Wright. You can see pulling up on that arm, putting pressure.
He's in a little bit of trouble now. He doesn't want to absorb much more punishment if he wants to win here.
The amount of punishment he's absorbed in this match is
and a running neck breaker.
Insane. A lesser man would have given up and walked away by now.
You know, I thought this match was going to be much more tightly contested.
As he picks him up, and a spine buster takedown. And of course, you pick him up in the air. There's nowhere for there would be nowhere for Zach Stunning to put his legs, which means he can't make a reversal on his shoulder right to the chest.
He is rolling.
With Zach Stunning. As this match goes to the outside.
He wants no part of the outside.
The ring. And no, going for it. Like a splash, but out of the way. And a slap right to the chest of Zach Stunning. And Jeff Wright looked to he dropped the one there. I don't know what that was there, but it could have cost him. You can see got that hammerlock DDT by Stunning. As he just plants him head first, 2, 3, and picks up the victory. The DDT that will pick him up the victory. As we can see some of these highlights.
Here's a few clips from the last.
You can see that Russian leg sweep.
Yeah, he's putting in the work.
You can see he's slamming that arm away. And you can see that hemlock DDT just planted him straight down. Zach Stunning picks up a big victory here.
That's an impressive win right there.
Big victory. And that will be all for this matchup as we head into our next matchup. Jason Marcus defends the title against Justin Wade. And we are here for our next matchup as Justin Wade takes on Jason Marcus.
One fall. And it's for the United States Championship.
So, of course, for the United States Championship, Justin Wade, let's talk about his resume here in EPW. He has only lost one matchup, one singles matchup. And he is virtually undefeated here with only losing one singles matchup. So Justin Wade will come out and he will have a big point to prove against Jason Marcus. So, of course, earning this opportunity, rightfully so, in the short time he's been here in EPW. I mean, undefeated. Of course, undefeated. He lost the Fatal 4-Way on the Summer, I think it was Summer Bash. Something like that. Summer Bash pre-show. Don't quote me. I could be wrong. I'm just a commentator. So, of course, you can see Justin Wade will look to pick up a victory and win the title. And Justin Wade stands there. And Jason Marcus, you can see our EPW US champion.
Big-time singles matches on deck here. And Byron, what should we expect to see here tonight?
Well, given the shape these superstars
You can see our US championship Jason Marcus.
One of the most competitive matches we've seen in a very long time.
And see, it looks like on that post there, those moon rocks type. Or dust, that could be like ash. I don't know what that is, but nonetheless. You can see Charles are interesting choices of posts. And Jason Marcus holds up that US title, of course, the longest reigning champion here in EPW. Of course, winning that title of Lance Vega and the United States champion.
Introducing the challenger from Sydney, Australia.
So Justin Wake, of course, from Canberra. So it must have been a mistake there. Justin Wake actually from Canberra, of course, former rugby league player. Obviously played for the Canberra Raiders in rugby league. Of course, winger over there. So
he is the
big, of course, transfer into pro wrestling. Of course, as we have seen some of those shoulder tackles. He uses those tackles and he drives that shoulder into his opponents. As we haven't seen, of course, his finisher that has put away multiple people. Goes to show how the strength he has. As we see, this is what we are fighting for. The US Championship. Of course, that eagle on the front. And Jason Marcus stares into Justin Wake's eyes.
You can feel the electricity.
And Justin Wake right out of the gate with a snap suplex.
One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
If you haven't hit record yet, now
Justin Marcus up on one knee, on the ropes. Justin Wake
over and over again.
Face first goes Justin Wake, and a kick right to the stomach. This will be a big test for Justin Wake.
Oh, man! Ouch!
So JW and a JM and a wheelbarrow neck breaker. And an uppercut.
Ooh, what impact!
And what is this? As he lifts him up, and no, down, and knee right to the, or kick right in there. And Jason Marcus, don't know what happened there, but Justin Wake taking full advantage with a kick right to the chest. As he uses that roll to wear down his opponent.
He has an amazing opportunity here to cement his legacy as one of the greatest champions in recent memory. Yeah, but if you
He picks him up, and another suplex.
Very big mistake. Mark my words.
To Byron's point, there are several competitors on the roster who can make a case for being the next in line for a title opportunity. However, a lot of that, the shoulders are down.
He's been one and no, just a one count.
Still a lot more fight left.
And no, what is this? No, reversal.
You can bet he's the envy of so many in the locker room.
And Justin Wake.
On some offense here, but that's to be expected, especially considering who he's in the ring with. You see more
As he
motivated than
turns
ever
that neck.
this match, which makes me think he still has plenty of fight left in him.
Harsh impact. Guys, these superstars really do appear to be in peak physical condition here tonight.
As he stomps on that foot, and he stomps on that hand, and he stomps right into that arm, that elbow. Near the pin. One. No, just a one count. Not enough to put the champion away. What is this? And an elbow. Right in the midsection.
What a neck breaker.
I gotta agree.
Jason Marcus is getting hyped here.
In tremendous shape, and from what I understand, the champ has been hitting the gym
And this is
twice daily.
working hold, trying to wear down his opponent as he
Once in the morning,
tries to cut off the airway.
the show, which makes me wonder when
And
the
stop
champ
Justin Wake,
actually sleeps.
giving Justin Wake a hard time breathing.
He is rolling.
Man.
Couple elbows, 2 elbows is enough to break the hold. And what is this? Face first, a big slam.
Here with this attack. He's looking.
And what is this? A kick.
This is all but over. He's got the shoulders down.
Boom, 1, 2, and no. Just a 2 count. Justin Wake almost being put away there.
Nuts.
And now a kick to the head. Jason Marcus. Shades it off. And Wait now on the ropes. Just clothesline over the ropes. What is this? As he jumps over the top and
Can he finish the job?
oh, that was an impressive move. I don't know what that score is. He spins himself around in midair.
Oh,
Quick hands and an elbow.
oh, nasty impact.
2 count
Not today.
and an elbow by Jason Marcus and punch and another punch. And up to the count of 4.
And it's reversed. Showing off some of his speed there.
6 up to the count of 6.
Bringing it back into the
Into the ring.
Ooh-wee.
And an elbow. Another elbow. And across.
Into the cartwheel.
And a knee right to the face.
Combination. I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. He's calling for it.
Justin Wade goes up top and as he points to the sky.
Yeah, if he hits this, the match.
This is a no. To go for a punch in the air. But Justin Wade reverses it and Justin Marcus landed awkwardly one. Just a 1 count. That could come back to cost him as he landed awkwardly.
How did he do that?
Kick right to the back.
Here we go a second time.
What is this? Wait. As he sets up. This is a knee. As he picks him up. I don't think we've seen this before. Jason Marcus. Will it be enough to put him away? 1, 2, and no, a 2 count kick out. Jason Marcus just able to kick out. You can see that move exhausted him. Overhand punch. What is this? And a forearm smash and a clothesline. What is this? Nothing down.
I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael. Chalk up another W for the #1 contender.
Jason Marcus now hops up, but no, someone on the hand and just kick right to the elbow. And what is this? As he picks him up and drops him.
The title is slipping away here.
And we've seen this move before. We've seen this finisher before. And watch this. Watch it carefully. Because this may be the last thing Jason Marcus sees in the strength. That may be the last thing Marcus sees while his title reign is still intact. This could be the falling out of his title reign. 1, 2, 3. And no! Jason Marcus kicking out. Oh my God. Jason Marcus using everything he had to kick out. As you've seen the strength he got slammed with. And into those ropes.
Oh boy, he is rolling. He looks beautiful.
And then again over the top.
I almost wrote him off earlier. Oh man, I'll tell you, it didn't look any less brutal the second time around.
You gotta believe this one's over. Oh, a knee. Lights out.
Over the top arm drag. And that stun.
He might have it.
Stunned him. But this is Justin White. He's being picked up. And around and down with the neck breaker.
Is over.
And this could be enough. Could be enough to put Justin White to sleep. 1, 2, can Jason Marcus retain? And yes, he will. Jason Marcus will pick up a victory and retain his title. And Jason Marcus looks exhausted.
Now's a good time to look at
You can see that over the top, impressive. And Justin Wake. I don't know what is his second singles loss.
Look at him go.
See,
He's getting after it.
yes, we will be able to get a replay. And look at this, what the force he is slammed in the ground.
Still can't believe I get paid to watch this amazing.
And you can see that over the top, it's just that kick to the head. Jason Marcus
Your winner,
retains the title.
United States Champion, the Specialist, Jason Marcus.
And Jason Marcus picking up a big victory against Justin Wade.
But if I did,
Which we head into our next matchup,
ASAP.
which is Dallas Lee.
Amazing match.
I couldn't agree more.
And see Jason Marcus will celebrate this win. Justin Wade goes back. As we are here with our next matchup, you can see this Hell in a Cell.
Is a Hell in a Cell match, and is for the Extreme Pro Wrestling Women's Championship.
So the Extreme Pro Wrestling Women's Championship. And Dallas Lee will make her way to the ring. Of course, Women's Superstar of the Year. And there is no doubt about why she is. Of course, one of the top stars on the roster. She's been eyeing out the Women's Championship.
Guys, this Hell in a Cell match will be absolutely
Dallas Lee makes her way to the ring,
no help.
and then she looks to pick up her first title here in EPW.
Gigantic Cell rocks behind them.
Of course, Dallas Lee awaits Jesse Reed. Of course, Jesse Reed, former Lucky 13 member. Of course, the EPW Women's Champion. Of course, Jesse Reed makes her way to the ring. The Women's Champion for now, anyway. Will she still be Women's Champion after this match? In a Hell in a Cell match, this is. Jesse Reed walks up those stairs with that championship. You can see she holds that championship up high. There's a cell right above her. And of course, Jesse Reed pays them back and forth. Of course, that Women's Championship is what we are fighting for.
Introducing the challenger from the United Kingdom, Dallas Lee.
So Dallas Lee from the United Kingdom. She will look to pick up a victory
Introducing the champion,
and win the championship.
Hawaii. She is the Extreme Pro Wrestling Women's Champion, the Bombshell, Jesse Reed.
So the Bombshell, Jesse Reed from Hawaii. Of course,
Hope you're ready.
Dallas Lee takes on Jesse Reed. You can see that cell lowers as we get underway. And a clothesline right out of the gate.
Whoever gets the early advantage could take this thing to a win.
Dallas Lee with all this momentum by the looks of it in the start of the matchup, and a bulldog by Dallas Lee. And a drop toe hold facebuster as her face caught the ropes, that bottom rope anyway. And an Irish whip. And no super kick, of course. Nowhere for these women to go.
Hooked up.
And up and down on that knee.
After that one.
Was a left hand there.
A concerned look on the face of the champ. She might be a little caught off guard by the challenger.
If you're worried about her now, you haven't seen many
That
of
was
her
late.
matches. She can withstand so much more punishment than this.
Puts Jessie Reed in the corner. No, kick is not able to connect.
She's clearly being
And Jessie Reed able to get that kicked to connect. And Jessie Reed just pulling Dallas Lee right out of the corner.
What a stomp. Good grief. She goes for the quick pin. She's looking to get
And for the pin, but no, not able to connect. Not able to get the pin.
Oh, and she gets out of the way.
And multiple kicks.
She goes for the cover. She's looking to
And one, just the one count.
way too early.
And Jessie Reed sits up and gets up. Dallas Lee taunting a kick to the back of the head.
The champ looking a little uneasy here. As champion, she has to find a way back into this thing.
Guys, I'm starting to
And
think
non drag.
overwhelmed by the enormity and cruelty of this setup.
She's absolutely off her game right now, and if she doesn't get it together, her night's going to be over.
This might be it. Oh, my. Tough situation to be in right here.
Yeah, and you have to think this is not going to end well.
He drags her into the corner. And down.
Slam.
Into the pin. Will it be enough?
That got those shoulders on the mat.
One,
And the
two.
kicks out.
No, not able to kick out.
Oh, look at this, raining down sharp elbows.
The challenger's taking on some offense.
With the championship on the line, she'll have to find a way to fire back.
I don't know what happened. She looked to be in firm control of this match just a few moments ago.
I think she's trying to prove a point here. Traps the arm. Bang! Right kick.
I bet you feel foolish.
And then you can see that foot connecting with Jessie Reed. And will it be enough? Will this be enough? One, two, and no. Not able to get the pin. And Dallas Lee looks frustrated. She cannot get frustrated. She cannot afford a double knee. She's able to step back in another double knee to the stomach. And that may be enough to put her away. 1, 2, 3. And Dallas Lee is your new women's champion. And it's Dallas Lee. You can see these highlights.
Look, guys.
You can see that kick there to the back of the leg. That running power slam. You can see that kick there. That double knee. But that little jump back and that double knee to the stomach again was enough to put Jessie Reed away and give Dallas Lee the championship that she has worked so hard for. Women's Superstar of the Year and now EPW Women's Champion. So the Women's Superstar of the Year is now the EPW Women's Champion. So the top star here in it. So we are back with this next matchup, and it is, of course, another Hell in a Cell matchup.
And it's for the Extreme Wrestling World Championship.
And we are back, of course. They just heard the Extreme Pro Wrestling World Championship. The Gangster will take on Xavier Walker. Of course, Gangster looks to capture the EPW title for the third time. So, of course, beating David Diaz, then losing it to Xavier Walker, and then regaining it and losing it again. So,
I would go so far as to say this match might just steal the show.
of course, Gangster two-time champion, or it could it be one time? Two-time champion. And you can see the Gangster as he shows off those muzzles. And you can see those scars. You can see those scars on his chest and that. And as you can see, looks like it's covering a bullet hole. And yeah, that's a bullet hole there. I really don't want to know what happened. And as Xavier Walker makes his way to the ring, our EPW World Champion. And you can see he makes his way. Xavier Walker, of course, the EPW World Champion. Of course, these two men have had some issues over the past, but here they will settle it. It all comes down to this. As Xavier Walker slowly makes his way to the ring with that title in hand.
Guys, if you think this structure looks big on television, try sitting next to it. It is absolutely...
That title in hand, he will look, and as you can see, he looks at that title. As you can see, it looks like it's, I think it's set on the back, Prospect Kings, so of course, a part of the Prospect Kings. You can see still slowly in that ring, and that title still in hand. Of course, as he holds that title up, Xavier Walker. You can see the title we are fighting for.
Introducing the challenger from the other side of darkness, weighing in at 244 pounds, the Gangster.
The Gangster. Obviously, as you heard, the other side of darkness, 244 pounds.
Introducing the champion from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 215 pounds, he is the Extreme Wrestling World Champion, the icon, Xander Walker.
So Xavier Walker, Los Angeles, California.
Hope you're ready.
215 pounds, I think it said. You can see he looks at that title, and his referee will show the Gangster that title. And these men are about to be locked inside hell. You see that cage being lowered once again.
And there's the bell. Here we go. This is the
And a knee right to the face.
Show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
Guys, this cell is absolutely gigantic. Just looking at it makes me happy.
An overhand punch, another overhand punch. No, and a knee right to the gut.
Boom, running STO plant.
And an STO. And a kick to the back, but no. And a knee right to the back. And a kick, but not able to get that kick as the Gangster catches it with a dragon screw.
Call me crazy, but this might be...
And what is this? Lifts him up and just chugs him over.
Actually enters the match as the underdog. I know it sounds odd, but it really seems like the champ is up against a headwind here.
And a stomp right to the back again. And again, those kicks right to the back.
You're not crazy, Byron. The champ certainly...
And into the corner. Gangster's head just being smashed into that turnbuckle.
Bruno Sammartino challenging Stan Stasiak in 1973 immediately comes to mind, as does Diesel squaring off.
And of course, it will be interesting to see if this spills outside the ring inside, and they can use this selling a knee right to the gut.
Just when I started to think you might
And again, the Gangster catching it with the dragon screw. And punching. Looked like he connected with his shoulder on that one.
As we say in the trade, guys, the monitor area and the locker
And into the corner.
sold out for this one.
And a punch again and kick.
Superstars with a vested...
And what is this? He picks him up and alley-oop bomb. What is this? Near the corner and clothesline.
Knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown.
And he looks to go for an overhead, belly to belly. And connected with the knee there. Into the pin. One. Just a 1 count.
When this guy's on, look out.
And a kick right to the back.
Keep your
And this is Xavier Walker goes up top. Xavier Walker with a moonsault and connects to the back of the Gangster.
Here he goes.
Which is it picks him up in an angle slam.
Nice. He's back in control.
1, 2, and no, just a 2 count.
Not yet.
Gangster kicking out. He flips him over.
One of these guys is going to walk away with the win here tonight. I just can't imagine one of them.
And as Xavier Walker gets chugged outside.
Not today.
And no, the Gangster's leg being slammed into the cage. As Xavier Walker called that stomp. And back inside the ring, Xavier Walker chucks the Gangster. Into the pin. 1. And no, just a 1 count kick out.
Gonna take a whole lot more.
And as Xavier Walker picks up the Gangster. Into the ropes. And up and a super kick.
Incredible.
The Gangster pops back up. A clothesline. A clothesline to the Gangster, and the Gangster in the corner. And a running body splash. And the Gangster looks to go for a clothesline, but not able to connect. And a jumping clothesline by Xavier Walker. He's able to take down the Gangster.
A second time.
Picks him up in an angle slam once again.
Michael.
The champion into the
1, 2, 3, and no! Almost had him. And you can see the frustration on Xavier Walker. That was so close. The Gangster almost losing there as he grows through that Dreamer drive, or that Dream Valley driver. 1, 2, and no again. The Gangster finding something in his arsenal, somewhere in his energy to pull out, and a spine buster to kick out. I don't know how he did it twice, and this is picked up in a power bomb by Xavier Walker. And a few stomps. And a kick right to the side of the head.
He's calling for it.
As the Gangster sets up. Could this be it? Could this be a change of momentum? And a
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
big pile driver. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, the Gangster picks up the title. Gangster is your winner. Xavier Walker.
These superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look.
You can see that slam there, and I don't know how the Gangster kicked out.
He's getting it done
And
here.
of course, that super kick.
Forget this. And last but not least,
Of course, you can see.
there was this.
You get come on and be able to see really in the Gangster. I don't know how he kicked out of those 2 moves, but a pile driver
Is your winner and new
from the Gangster
Wrestling World
picks up the win and walks out on a high. What does this mean?
Pick up the win.
Who is the Gangster? Where does Xavier Walker go from here? Where does the Gangster go? As we'll head on to our next matchup,
Contest.
Outcast versus Xavier. The Outcast takes on Cameron Brooks next. And we are here with the Outcast taking on Cameron Brooks.
And it's for the Extreme Pro Wrestling All-Star Championship.
So the Extreme Pro Wrestling All-Star Championship.
You know it.
And Cameron Brooks makes his way to the ring. Of course, defeating the Outcast on a few occasions and 4. But can the Outcast regain himself?
May I remind you that this structure stands more than 20 feet tall.
Because, as we know, the champions here haven't had the best of luck. Not one champion has retained. And of course, the Outcast, our All-Star champion, as he makes his way to the ring with determination in his eyes, he will look to pick up a victory. And of course, this is a rivalry match been building up for a while. Of course, winning that title off Travis Turner. But can he retain that title here tonight? There's not one champion has retained. Of course, that championship, the EPW All-Star Championship.
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 189 pounds, Cameron Brooks.
Cameron Brooks, of course, the challenger.
Champion from New Jersey, weighing in at 241 pounds, he is the Extreme Pro Wrestling All-Star Champion, the man of 1,000 holds, the innovator, Mr. Amazing, the Outlaw.
So, the Outcast, of course, the man of 1,000 holds, as you heard, Mr. Amazing. Of course, the person who is dripping in gold, as he says. You can see that title being held up. That cage for the 3rd time this night lowers. This match gets up underway, and Cameron Brooks with an enziguri.
This one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes
And a Samoan drop
And I think it's
by the Outcast, and a kick to the back,
be the same after this Hell in a Cell.
and a stomp right to the back. As the Outcast slams Brooks' head into the ground. The Outcast starting to taunt, getting a bit cocky maybe. You don't want to get cocky early on. And a belt clap by Brooks. It's just a face first, and a knee to the arm, an arm drop, followed up by knees right to that arm, and a kick right to the midsection, and spins him around for an air raid drop.
he's got him covered.
One, and no, just a 1 count by Cameron Brooks. Moves him into the corner. And smashing him into the turnbuckle. And a German suplex. As he's got that arm and a punch, he's able to break that hold, and on the outside.
And it's moves like that that make him so dangerous.
And as Cameron Brooks lifts up the Outcast. No, a punch and into the cage. And a super kick by the Outcast. And around onto the stairs. As he picks up the Cameron Brooks. And a punch by Cameron Brooks sends the Outcast back around the stairs. Which is now And again,
The champ's
just falling short of those stairs.
But he's the champ for a reason. It's going to take a whole heck of a lot more to stop him here tonight.
What is this? Right onto the apron as the Outcast tries to find himself some breathing room. And a super kick to the Outcast this time. And no drop kick, but not able to connect.
He doesn't want to absorb much more punishment.
And a punch sends Cameron Brooks back around.
Good happens outside the ring. Which is why
And the Outcast
things are going to
being shut.
fellas.
A very crucial part in the match for him here. He simply cannot let his opponent gain too much momentum.
And the Outcast trying to find some breathing room. And a punch right to the back, which is into the ring.
He's looking at it.
Thinks about what is this? Looks for to go for a neck breaker. And a neck breaker by Cameron Brooks.
But is it enough
And into that hold. You know that submission that he's seen David Diaz tap out to. Will the Outcast tap out?
Really hurting right now, Cole.
And
But he knew exactly what he was getting.
Cameron Brooks makes the Outcast tap out. Wow. Cameron Brooks defeated both David Diaz and the Outcast with that hold.
Here we go.
Oh my God, I did not see that coming. I thought for sure the Outcast
This amazing act.
was going to get out of that hold. Wow. What a surprise. What a twist. What a moment for Cameron Brooks.
Extreme
Cameron Brooks
Wrestling All-Star
picks up the victory, and a big victory this is as we finish the night. And as Cameron Brooks will party into the night, I'm sure with the other champions who won and retained. And of course, Jason Mark is one of the ones who retained. And thanks for watching. And what a big win for Cameron Brooks as well.